And it was just, I don't know, it was just kind of hard to see that nobody really noticed what was going
Yeah.
on. And granted, I didn't even know what was going on. I didn't know that I was trafficked until someone told me.
Yeah.
I just thought I had a dirtbag boyfriend.
Yeah.
And so I don't fault people for not, or, you know, how you said this was a revelation for you. I don't fault people for thinking, oh, you know, kidnapping, trafficking. But there comes a point in time, too, where you have to be willing to learn. You have to be willing to listen to survivors, because I still have people to this day who will say, no, you're lying. You weren't trafficked because you weren't kidnapped. And they're just closed-minded and not willing to hear survivors out about, hey, like, this is how trafficking really looks. Like, you don't have a clue.
Yeah.
My best friend from California, she was trafficked by her husband. So it just, you know, people just don't seem to, they either don't want to understand, or they're just so rooted in what they think trafficking looks like that they're just not willing to shift that perspective.
Yeah. And it's as, like, you were in so many, like, Christian spheres, like going to the University of Mobile, working in a church, like, there's, and not, I guess, for, you know, for no one to notice, or just to not ask more questions as believers, that is terrifying, you know, like that we could all be around someone and see them, like, regularly, and not not catch that something's up. Or I think what is even worse is that we're so busy in our whatever, we're so wrapped up in us that we don't have the capacity, or we don't take the time to think about people just around us, you know? And so that's because I could see so much, if someone says, no, Hannah, you weren't trafficked. It's like especially someone that's like that was in your life at that time. I could totally see that happening out of a like defensiveness, because if you weren't trafficked, then they didn't miss something, you know? And that's hurtful to you, but it's just hard, man.